Greetings everybody, welcome to Ameyoko Market. I am here for a purpose. We're going to be eating some of the best takoyaki in the city. Now, I'm having some technical difficulties with this gimbal. This is the Zuijun Smooth Q and it's sort of died on me, so it might tilt a little bit left and right, but she's holding up as strong as she can. I featured this in a main channel episode just yesterday that went online. If you want to see that, check the link up on the top there. You get the whole story and some more takoyaki. But right now, live, yeah, we get to eat this in a long format. And you get to see the market and also get a chance to ask me some questions. I'm glad that you enjoyed the episode. Now, to get to the takoyaki place, it's not very hard. You just come from Okachimachi Station or the subway, which is the Ueno line, or the GR Yamanote line, and then when you get to the kaisendon restaurant, do you see right here? This is where I ate the kaisendon in the episode. Actually, there's a space right there. I could eat that if I wanted to, but this is the one that I ordered. It's still the same price, 750 yen, but I'm going over there, and this is where you see crowds of people waiting, and they're all waiting for the takoyaki. So that means I'm gonna be waiting in line now too. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay. So we're gonna be waiting a little bit. Actually, this is a really long line. This is like 10 minutes long. I guess just do it. They make the takoyaki pretty fast, but the problem is though when they sell out, it takes a while to get back into the front. The market hasn't changed since I was here last time, which was about a few weeks ago. But on the weekdays, especially on a cloudy day like today where it looks like it could rain, it's not very crowded here. And this is the best time to come to Ameyoko Market on a weekday. It's the best time to go just about anywhere on a weekday when you don't have a lot of people around. I want to thank the people who gave super chats before. I think it was David, and I'll give you guys a shout out a little bit later on. But oh, there it is. Hi. 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 Nice to meet you, Alex. Welcome to Japan.
Thank you very much. I see today for 50 minutes I see your post.
Okay. Whoa, welcome. Are you getting some takoyaki?
Maybe.
Maybe. The line is long.
Yes, it's very long.
It's very long.
To find this, I go this way.
Yeah. Tell me, how long are you here in Japan for?
Saturday. I landed.
Oh.
I'm this week to Sunday in Tokyo and then Osaka.
Okay, so for about a week. That's
Yes.
not enough time.
Oh. Yes, but next year's another year.
Yeah. Oh, so this is not your first time?
Yes, it's my first time.
But you like it enough to come back?
Yes, it's great. Sorry for my bad English.
That's all right. You're doing fine.
I look for the food, and it's great.
The food.
I eat ramen,
Yeah.
katsudon, konbini.
What on your week that's here? What have you seen that you can recommend to people?
Oh, konbini.
Convenience stores are a lot of fun. I think. Yeah, I remember my first time going into a Lawson's, and I was just shocked at how good the food was and the variety. So in Germany, it's not like that.
No, we have not something special than or sandwiches. Not great.
Yeah.
It's coming, but it's only a small corner in a supermarket and discounter.
Yeah.
It's not something. Oh, my back.
Oh yeah, careful. So I want to thank Mr. Swastik and Gavin for the super chats here. I appreciate it, guys. We're in line now to get the takoyaki, but you can see right there.
Oh, I want to
really good.
you anymore.
Oh, thank you very much. What's your name again?
Alex.
Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex. Thanks for coming to say hi.
See your videos sometime.
Yeah.
It's great.
Did you want to get a picture or something? There you go. All right, guys, screenshot that. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a good trip.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. I like it when people come and say hi, especially when you're waiting in line and there's not much else you can do. Now, the gimbal is not doing too much. What you've missed is the beginning because we haven't started really. I'm still waiting in line to get my takoyaki, but I'm gonna get 4 of them. Or maybe I'll get 6, I don't know. It's a tough call. But what I like about this place is that you can add your own toppings. You can add as much as you like or as little as you like. For me, it's as much because I like the toppings. I like the toppings a lot. Now the prices are very reasonable at this place. What makes this, to me, the most popular or the best takoyaki, it's not just the price, it's the volume. It's the volume. They're very big if you compare it. Now, and the prices start at a ridiculous 200 yen, which is like $1.85 for just 4 of them. And then they go up for every 2 that you add, just add 100 yen, which just makes sense. I wish, Apple could do that with its memory. The RAM in it. Like, they go from 64 then into 256 and then 512, and the price is like quadruple. It's ridiculous. Takoyaki is just simple and good. But this is next to the kaisen don that I introduced in the show, and I'm getting closer and closer, and I'm watching them make it now. Check it out. So this is going to take a little bit of time. They just started a new batch, so we could be here for a little while. Thanks for keeping me company. The lines are long. Now, when I made this episode, and I was here in the morning when they first started, and the takoyaki line was very short. I think there was like 2 people. And now I've come here at around a little bit after 1 p.m. on a weekday, but it's always crowded here. Thank you, Jason, for that. Appreciate that, Mr. Jason Woodley. That's gonna pay for a new gimbal, which I'm gonna be buying today, probably at Yodobashi Camera. I gotta go back to the electronics store. Again, the sign in English, you can see it very clearly. Big takoyaki. Key word is big right there. Because if you compare it to other takoyaki, the size is much better. And I just noticed that the other takoyaki shops, they kind of skimp on the size of the octopus. You can tell, because when you see this one, just give me a couple of minutes. When you see this one, it's just so big. It's so delicious. If you can't taste the octopus in it, it's not really takoyaki. If you can't see that big piece of octopus, I don't know. Is it really takoyaki? It's akoyaki. You can't afford the T and the A because there's not enough taco in it. Now taco, I got some stories about takoyaki, all right? I could keep you guys occupied with stories from 20 years of living here. One of them was that in 1998, when I came here to live in Japan, I lived in a city called Nagoya. There's an area of Nagoya called Fujigaoka, and Fujigaoka had a test store for Taco Bell. All right, Taco Bell now is already established in Japan. There's maybe 10 or 15 restaurants here in Tokyo and Osaka, just the cities. But in 1998, nobody knew what Taco Bell was, and taco means octopus. Taco also means the Mexican taco, right? Which is what Taco Bell is. So people would go in there looking for takoyaki, but they would get tacos, and it was very confusing to customers back in 1998. So the Taco Bell test store went out of business, and I was very upset because I was in my 20s and Taco Bell was just really good and cheap. Now Taco Bell is not that cheap in Japan. But hey, Gavin, this is going towards the gimbal. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I guess I can name the gimbal from all the contributions. So right now I'm calling the gimbal Gavin. But yeah, the test stores, a lot of foreign chains had test stores in Japan. And a lot of them went out of business because they didn't know how to market the foreign food or the foreign products. Cinnabon was also in Japan about 18 years ago in Nagoya, but Cinnabon also went out of business. They had a test store in the Mitsukoshi and Sakai in the center of Nagoya. Nagoya is like the Midwest for Japan. The Midwest being Ohio, which is like, it's not the East Coast, it's not the West Coast. Nagoya is not Tokyo, it's not Osaka. It's the perfect place to test market stuff because it's got the taste of both places. So test stores would often start up in Nagoya. Alright guys, we're getting closer. So there's my takoyaki story for you. The gimbal does not have a lot of power to tilt I have to tilt it manually. Sometimes it goes off the axis. There's just one of the axes is broken, I think. He could be moving a lot faster. There's a lot of hungry people here. Those look done. I would eat it even if it wasn't, well, that's how you get sick, when you eat stuff that's undercooked. But I'm so hungry, I could eat just the batter. I could eat the batter. Now, I introduced in the show, all of the condiments are right here. This is what makes this place really special. The mega bottles of sauce and that seaweed sprinkle. Do you see the seaweed sprinkle right there? And then there's the bonito flakes, the shredded bonito flakes in there, which is really good. We say in Japanese katsuobushi. All right, cool. I think I'm almost there. Guys, this is your super chats. Hard at work. Thank you very much for paying. I'm gonna get 6 of them, but this is all paid for by you guys, so I appreciate it very much for the support. Right next door to this place is the crazy cheese stick. You see it right there? And I debated when I was gonna start this episode. I debated whether or not to go there or here. So next time I'm gonna go there. So this time I'm going here. Because I seriously had after editing the video all the way to 4 a.m. yesterday, that's the video that I released on this, I'm seriously hungry for takoyaki from having to look at it while editing it for days. So Lord Chiron from Canada, I see that's Canadian. I'll top up the gimbal fun. Whoa! And make sure you try recalibrating first. Thank you, Lord. This is going directly, so my gimbal is now called Lord Chiron. Which is probably the coolest name for a gimbal. So you have sponsored a gimbal. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, it's important to calibrate them, but the mobile gimbals, you just have to get the weight right. I have a wide-angle lens on this one, so on the other side I have 5 10-yen coins to help counterbalance the wide-angle lens. All right, we're getting really close. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can taste it in my mouth. Oh, he's got 4. He's moving as fast as he can. I like the fact that they have 2 fixing tables as well. There's one on the left and one on the right. And there's no seats, no places to sit. You got to eat it while you stand. You eat it fast. And this is where the dilemma is. If you eat it too fast, you completely burn your mouth and it hurts. Now this takoyaki stand I'm seeing is part of the oyakudon, the kaisendon. So the 2 shops are kind of connected. You see, there's the kaisendon, it's in the news. That's what I introduced before I introduced the takoyaki in the video. I'm talking about the main channel video that I just put online. Whoa! Konnichiwa. Rokko onegai shimasu. Alright, so we're getting very close. Arigatou gozaimasu. So that's one that he hasn't made yet, and the other ones on the right side are done. And so you can see kind of like how it's all put together right now. So the music has gotten a little bit royalty-free, kind of not music. So I'm going to talk over like this until we get it done. So I'm going to roll with the beat to the beat to the beat, so I can kind of keep this like monetization, okay? Because this is what you had to do. You got to talk until you get it done. Now he's turning the balls. I think those ones over there on the right side are done, but I'm going to have to wait until I can try to get my 6 here, and then I can move away from this music because the speaker's right next to the phone right now, which is making it very, very difficult to produce this episode, but we're going to be okay. I think first he's got to make sure that those balls don't burn before he serves me my 6. So we do get a very good chance to take a very good close look at how he makes them before he dishes out the 6 that are going to be coming to me. And I'm going to go directly to the station and top this up with tons of sauce because the sauce, I think, is so delicious. It's got kind of a I think the sauce might even have caffeine in it because every time that I eat too much of the sauce, I get really hyperactive. Maybe kind of like right now to try to keep this music, to talk over the music, to try to, make it a little bit usable later on, because I know that this kind of rap music is definitely going to be copyright protected on YouTube, and I really can't even control the fact that it's there. So I'm just going to keep on talking, but he's really working those takoyaki there and making me wait, which is cool, because then I got to find new things to talk about. Just the other day, when I was filming here, over on the other side, that really delicious stringy mozzarella cheese was something that I maybe should have gone for, because I don't have music over there. But actually, this ends up being a lot cheaper than the takoyaki, because the takoyaki is actually a lot cheaper. Over there, it's 480 yen, or about $4.50 for one potato mozzarella cheese stick, and here you get you get 6 of them for $4, and I think this probably is the better deal. Sorry about that. I was panning up a little bit. So they're on the left side are undone ones, and on the right side, these are finished, and these are ready, and these are going to be so piping hot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait. This is the problem. Every time I eat takoyaki, guys, I burn the top of my mouth, so much so that the skin starts just peeling off, and it ruins what I eat. It ruins. Oh, he lost one. Okay, there he goes. Arigatou gozaimasu. Boom, guys, check it out. Do these not look really, really good? And we're gonna now make these look a lot better. So take a chopstick. That's how we do it. We use our mouth if you don't have more than one hand. And now you get to top it up with any toppings that you want. So I'm gonna go first to the sauce. And this is like 2 kilograms of sauce. This is ridiculous. Oh yeah. That's enough. You don't want to waste it. You don't want to put too much on there. So now I have here the mayonnaise. You know what? I do mayonnaise last. Let's go with the seaweed. There's no real way that you have to order this. You just put in what you like. If you're from Osaka, you probably have your way to do it. And I'm gonna go with the katsuobushi, the fish flakes. I don't need too many of them, but when they're hot, you can see that they kind of dance. You see them dancing. It's not to the music, it's actually to the heat of the takoyaki. They will dance like that, which makes it pretty cool. And then the last thing, especially if you're from Osaka, you're gonna want to put mayonnaise on it. And I don't need to put a lot on it. In fact, that's probably a little bit more. Okay, there you go. That's enough. And that's the biggest mayonnaise bottle. This is Costco size, everybody. And now I'm gonna move away from the music a little bit. It's gonna make it difficult to eat. Yeah, where do I eat this? If it's not over there, all right, I'll just fight it out here. Okay, I gotta put it down somewhere. Now, the biggest mistake that I make is I eat these too quickly, and the result is that I burn the roof of my mouth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up just a little bit. Okay, look at the steam coming out of this thing. Whoa. Look, it's just piping hot. This is why I burn my mouth every time. And it seems like they got a really good sized piece of octopus on this one. Check it out. This looks really good. I like it, that the fact that you can see it. I've had takoyaki where you can't even see. You know what? I think one way to make it cooler is to put more sauce inside of the hole I just made. That seems like something smart to do, right? I don't know. So let's give this one a try. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of mayonnaise on it, just a little bit. Put it in the hole that I made. All right. Control yourself. There's a lot of people here. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Leia is my sister. Whoa. Let me just recover. The good thing was it wasn't as hot as the one that I ate in the main channel episode. You really do have to. You really do have to spread it out a little bit. All right, there we go. There's a piece of. You can see the tentacles for all you tentacle lovers out there. Okay, here we go. Did I give it enough time? What do you guys think? Like, it's still steaming. Oh man, I'm gonna lose the skin. I'm gonna lose the skin, aren't I? All right, let's do this. Give me some private time. This will cool it down. Oh man, that was really hot. I'm gonna lose that skin. Hey, Mr. Swastik, thank you. I think I wish there was a vending machine around here. I should have bought it in advance, but because I was late to the live stream, I was really fighting to get in there. The Japanese mayonnaise is interesting. Let me talk about that while this cools down. I could blow on it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's still steaming hot. Oh man. All right, let's get the third one down. Oh. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's still really hot. So I had a question about the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise, Japanese mayonnaise, is really different. You don't have to refrigerate it. It's made by Ajinomoto, which makes MSG and other umami. They invented umami as well. It's a fifth taste. So this mayonnaise is really good. Kewpie is the other one that makes really good mayonnaise. But it's different. It's not as creamy, and you don't have to refrigerate the Japanese mayonnaise. Yeah. All right, let's go for number 4. Japanese mayonnaise just tastes better. I don't know. I like it, but maybe it's because I've been here half my life, but I just like it better. Here we go. We lost the gimbal. We lost the gimbal, guys. Fight it out, gimbal. Alright. Fight it out, gimbal. We got 2 more to go. Now we're at perfect temperature. I can down these real fast. It takes 5 minutes before they really cool off. Gimbal is fully charged. I charged it all night. I don't know why. This one's for all you guys. I figure extra mayonnaise because we're talking about mayonnaise. You're beautiful, little guy. You are beautiful. And you're going to a place that's kind of dark and filled with hydrochloric acid or whatever's in my stomach, but don't worry, you're going to stay warm down there. You came to me hot, and I'm going to keep you warm internally now. Uh-oh. The gimbal wants to eat too. I think the gimbal is sensing that this is the last one. It wants the takoyaki. Hang on there, gimbal, hang on there for the last one. Here we go.
Excuse me. What's your channel?
Only in Japan?
Only in Japan. Ah, only in Japan. So you want to go back? Oh, the name is only in Japan.
Yeah, that's the name of the channel.
Oh, you live here or?
I live here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, we have
Like subscribe and do it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Do you live here?
I'm here for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, if I miss Japan, I'll just watch your channel.
Yeah. If you miss Japan, watch only in Japan, right? This is the way it works.
Yeah.
This is a live streaming channel, and this is
streaming.
and this one is the main channel. Yeah.
Oh, you got 2 channels?
Yeah. This is the main one.
Yeah.
And a live streaming one, but this one,
That
yeah.
one.
We're
Sweet.
live right now. What's your name?
Ron.
Ron. Nice to meet you, Ron.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
New Zealand.
All right.
Yeah.
You here for a long time?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Like 3 days ago.
Okay. Oh, so you're new. You're new here.
Yeah. I can't speak Japanese, so
Oh, you can.
I can't.
That's all right. Do you find it hard to get around not speaking
No, I
Japanese?
just go like for. It's okay. Yeah.
So you can manage.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are really friendly, so I don't think you would have any trouble. A lot of people have anxiety about coming here.
Mm.
But adventure means anxiety. Adventure means risk.
That's right.
So,
Oh, good to see you, man.
yeah, nice to
Yeah.
meet you, Ron.
See you around.
Have a good trip.
Yeah.
That's Ron. All right, before I leave, I'm hoping the gimbal hangs in there a little bit because I just want. I only got about 3 hours of sleep, guys. I do look sick because I'm so sleepy. That's why I put extra sauce on there. But I just want to give you a quick look at Ameyoko on a day like this. All right, I'm gonna turn the. Hey, Gretchen's in the house. I'm turning the wide-angle lens the other way so you can get a. There's the bad guy. I showed him or his colleague in the video the other day. Thanks, Gretchen. Yeah, Ron's a pretty cool guy. He doesn't speak Japanese and he just kind of used hands gestures, he said. So this was the black market in World War II. This is where during the American occupation between 1945 and 1952, people were here selling goods. A lot of them came from the GIs. So, oh, hello.
Hello. Wow. Yeah, we're from Israel.
Yeah.
New Zealand?
Israel.
Israel. Oh, welcome.
You've been
to
to
Japan.
Israel too?
Not yet.
This is alive?
We're live right now.
Hi.
There's
How are you guys?
730 people watching.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to see.
Hi.
So tell me about your trip. How long have you been here?
We've been like a week in Osaka and for 3 days in Tokyo.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're soon going to Kyoto and back to Israel.
Wow. Do you want to go back?
No.
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 You're welcome to Israel. We'll make you a fun trip.
Really?
Yeah.
There's really good food in Israel.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of
Hummus,
culture.
falafel, shawarma.
Yeah, shawarma. Real shawarma, not like here.
This is
Oh yeah, I saw.
this is not. I can't curse. It's like live, right? It's not good here.
Yeah. Well, it's just Japan. I mean, come on. It's better than nothing. No, maybe not. I don't know.
No, don't.
Nothing's better.
No, nothing is better.
That is.
You should experience the real shawarma in Israel.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. That's cool. Do you guys watch the channel?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, awesome. Well, send me a message. I will.
will.
I'm going next year. I'm going to try to go visit as many places as I can. Say hi to everybody.
Okay, so I'm Karen. This is Alyce, and we'll
Karen,
see you in
Alyce.
Israel.
See you in Israel.
See you in Israel.
See you on the other side. Have a good trip.
Bye.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, one of my friends. Hey, one of my friends that lives near me is from Israel, and he's been trying to get me to go to Israel as well. So it'd be pretty neat to go with him and then go meet them and other people that watch the channel. It's really cool because I'm always amazed at how many people around the world watch this show. And I guess since I just put the main channel episode on, I just put the video online. I guess it's people coming to the market because they saw it. I don't know. I want to walk to the end of the street and take you to my friend who puts all the chocolate in the bag. You see how loud they are? That's cheap jewelry. Half price, half price. Whoa, that looks pretty good. Wow. I don't need a watch. I don't wear jewelry. I have one piece of jewelry. That's it. That's enough for me. All right. Now, these stands on the left and right are very new. They didn't have a lot of street food like restaurants, but they found that they could do pretty good businesses, and a lot of the street stands that had been here for generations sold out to other people. Most of them are new to Japan, immigrants that are coming here and making a business out of being here. This place as well, this is not Japanese food, this is Taiwan food. That's all from Taiwan. And you can see there are a lot of visitors from Taiwan that come to visit Ameyoko Market, and I guess this is like a slice of home, maybe? I don't know. But like if I see a good hot dog stand, I might actually stop to eat the hot dog. Whoa! There, hey guys, there's where I ate the oyster and the sake for 500 yen. You can see it hasn't really changed much. Oh, is that the same guy who poured the sake? I can tell him that the video's online. Hold on. That's always polite. Konnichiwa. 先月ここに撮影しました。ダサい50飲んだ。あまり逆さんいないとき、昨日アップしました。Only in Japan. よろしくお願いします。何？Only in Japan. 飯持ってると思う。持ってますか？あると思う。はい、よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。He's in the video, so it's polite. Oh, they got strawberries here. Oh, the gimbal's really having a tough time. Now these street restaurants on the left and the right, they're new. About 10-15 years ago when I first came to the market, and I made a show here in 2008 for NHK. I spent 5 days here filming that show for NHK, and they didn't have these kinds of street stands, not here on the main street. These were owned by businesses selling dried fruit, and those businesses, they just couldn't compete anymore. They couldn't make money, so they sold the businesses out, and then you got places like this, like izakaya, selling the meat probably from the market at discounted prices. You're so close to the supply chain, you don't really have to go to the supermarket or anything. You get everything right in the market. So it makes sense to sell cheap products right here in the market, and there's so much foot traffic. All right, we're almost there. I love the background sounds here. Hey, Urze, thank you. Hello, John, arriving in Japan in a couple of days. Kudos for your channel. Thank you, Urze. I appreciate it very much. You can see all the tourists also like to stay in this area. You get tons of suitcases, and the moderator, Nosha Broad, he told me he comes here all the time, and when he is here, he usually buys too many gifts, and this is where you would come to buy like a second suitcase or something, because they sell them real cheap here. In fact, everything, if you need a bag or a shirt or a jacket, come here. You need socks, you come here. This is where locals also come if they want to buy stuff. That here you can see like a secondhand yukata. These are some Japanese things, some Japanese t-shirts that you got there, which is pretty cool. You see that? These are all like dirt cheap, and dirt is not free though. Like not free here. But it's all dirt cheap. This seaweed store has been here for at least 25 years. At least 25 years, because I remember when I came here for NHK, they said they were in business for, I don't know, 15 years or more, and that was 10 years ago. So it's nice to see a lot of the businesses are still purring along, doing well. But most of them were like this. They were dry foods being sold right out of the box, and they would make their money that way. And this wasn't here before. This is kind of like a touristy shop. You can buy t-shirts and things like that. Just kind of need to know. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's next. He's across from the game center. Oh, there's always a line. Check it out. Everything is 1000 yen. Here we go. Maybe Shacho's not here. Shacho's not here. Shacho's not here. I'm gonna tell him. Just give his worker my business card and tell him that the episode's online. Oh, there he is. Oh, konnichiwa. 先月ここに撮影しました。覚えてる？そう、ニューヨークの人。そうそうそう。昨日ビデオアップしました。YouTube に。よろしくお願いします。これもう一回。ありがとうございます。ニューヨーク。そう。last week。おー、娘。元気？よかった。私12月帰ります。マンハッタンでしょ？おー、クオー。じゃあまた来るよ。またね、待ってるよ。バイバイ。バイバイ。See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I love that guy. And I met him the first time when I came here with NHK in 2008 and made the Ameyoko episode. I was here for 5 days and we filmed him for NHK, but he's just one of the nicest, friendliest guys and so easy to talk to. All the YouTubers that do street food episodes here, they don't know about him. They don't know about this is one of the most famous shops on this street, and yeah, you kind of have to introduce the royalty and pay your respects to the royalty of the street. And he's one of, I would say, just because he had a really original idea. All the products that he sells, all in that bag, it's about more than double the price of what you're paying in terms of the retail value. So you probably have about, you pay 1,000 yen and you probably have about 2,000, over 2,000 yen worth of goods, sometimes 2,500 yen, depends on this. But in his mind, because he's been doing this for many, many years, he knows exactly how much he's putting in each bag. He's been doing this for 35 years, so the guy's a master. But you got to stop there. And if you're really nice, he might put one extra box in there. And if you watch the video, I think he slipped in one extra. The I Love New York. His daughter lives in New York. So if you're a New Yorker, definitely come here and say hi, because he goes to New York all the time to go say hi to his daughter. How do I know that? I know him now. We're like friends. And that's the best thing about this area. After you got to kiss the ring. That's right, Alan. You have to kiss the ring and show your respect to people that have been doing something for a long time. I think that's just polite to do that, and yeah, it's something we think about. But this street and this area of Japan is my favorite. Not just because my wife is actually from this area of Tokyo. She's from Asakusa. And this is like a 10-minute walk to her house to here, and her father calls this his playground or backyard. But the people here are so much easier to talk to. They're so much cooler. Shibuya is just loaded and loaded with lots of people. And there are lots of people here, but the culture of this market, especially for people over the age of 50, is this really close communication and working with people. You know, face-to-face communication. And that's not something that you get a lot in Shinjuku, which is a salaryman town, or Shimbashi, or Shibuya, or Ebisu. These areas, it's different down there. Up here, it's still the way it was in the Showa era, which is like 50, 60, 70 years ago. And that's what makes, for me, this area of Tokyo really, really special. It's just cool. And over there, you can see that's Ueno Station. So we walked the 400 meters from the front in this episode to the back. And if you keep going straight, there are the stairways that'll take you to Ueno Park, to the museums, and if you make a left, you're at the zoo. Ueno Zoo, where you can see the panda, but you need to make a reservation to see the panda. It's very, very popular. Jennifer and I went, and we didn't, no. Actually, I saw Jennifer yesterday, for everybody who asks about Jennifer all the time. Jennifer is doing well. That wasn't a bird, that was the water from the building, from the sign. Jennifer's doing well. She's been super busy, and I was so happy to get a chance to see her just for coffee. We didn't do a live stream or anything, but yeah, I've known her for a decade. It's really neat to look back. I met her on NHK. We were doing a show on Tokyo Tower, and I spent 5 days with her just sitting around waiting for us to shoot, and that's how I know Jennifer. She invited me to go on to a TV show with her and as a panelist. She does a lot of Japanese TV. And when I did that with her, and then we became really good friends after that shoot, and then we always talk ever since. You know, it's important when you're an expat to have a base of good friends that are going to stay here for more than a year, because most of my foreign friends are gone. I'm like the last survivor of the group of people that came here to Japan, and yeah, in 1998, I came in with a group of maybe 20 people, and they're all gone. Like, I'm the last one and the last one left, I don't know, like 15 years ago. People don't usually stick around Japan for very long, which is a shame. All right, instead of going this way, and this is where I shot the ending shot, this is where the two roads divide, I'm gonna go through this alley and take you to the other side a little bit, because Ameyoko is about alleys, all right? And this is kind of eerily quiet now. If this was another city, it's a place where you can get mugged for carrying around a $1,000 smartphone on a broken gimbal. Wow, check out that alley. This looks like a Hong Kong or something. Between the buildings. On this side, there are pachinko shops and a lot of secondhand or outdated, like last year's model sports stores. London Sports is like a out of date sports store. So if you go off of Ameyoko, you'll see that it really gets a little bit quieter, more a traditional type of restaurants where you can walk into the shop. Usually the doors are wide open, so it still feels like a stand, but it's more of a sit-down kind of a place. So if you really want to sit down and relax, you probably want to get off of the main street. If you're a tourist, you probably want to be on the main street so you can see all the bustling going by, all the busyness. But here, I guess you know, when I think my wife's father prefers to go off of the main street and sit down in some of the places on the left. Right now we're between the Yamanote and the Kaihin Tohoku line. Oh man, the gimbal's really struggling. Let me get in front of these people. They have probably the best food. That shop right there with the green tarp. Kind of remember it. That's where I ended the NHK show in 2008. They've been here forever. They have probably the best motsuyaki, motsunabe, street food, like izakaya food in there, and it's always crowded. After about 5 p.m. or 5 or 6 p.m., the chairs get a little bit more out into the street. I think the laws get a little bit laxer, more relaxed after that time. And by the way, while I'm here, there's another stretchy cheese chain over there. The same cheese company that's over there is over here, but there's no people. So if you want to avoid the crowds, you probably want to go over there. You can hear the Yamanote line ahead of us. Just for the record, I'm sad to say that shop closed on the right side is the kakigori shop, which is now closed down. It's a taiyaki place. It was closed yesterday and it's closed again today. I don't know if it's going to be open again. Maybe it'll open from October 1st, but it's closed right now, and that's kind of sad. So if you want to get that kakigori, the Kyoto Uji Kinji Milk Kakigori, you're going to have to wait until maybe later on in the fall. But this is one of my favorite views. You have the Yamanote line going above, and then you have the stands. And at night, right now it's still like it's 2 p.m., but at night this is just filled with people that are out relaxing after work, getting a cheap drink or cheap eats. After about 5 or 6, it starts to get pretty good. There's a really good Thai restaurant inside of there. a lot of food. And this Hamachan, Hamachan's one of my favorite tempura places. If you like tempura, it's super cheap and so good, and you can get a mountain of it. I've taken Kanai here a couple of times. I've taken some of my other friends that are YouTubers here, and they loved it. Hello.
For one sec, I just
Yeah.
wanted to say it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I'm from
too.
Australia. I'm a Japanese teacher.
Oh, okay.
And I show your videos to my class students all the time.
Oh, hey, you want to say hi? Is it okay?
Yeah. Hello from Australia. I'm from the Gold Coast, and I watch Jeff's videos all the time. I show them to my students. We've been to so many places already that you've recommended, so thank you so much.
Awesome. Very good. Where do you?
I teach in Australia actually. We're bringing the students over on a Japan trip.
Are they here now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are they?
We've got a couple here. These aren't my Japanese students though. These are some other students from my school.
Oh, hey.
And the rest are over
Students.
gaming arcade.
Oh, that's where they are.
Yeah.
It starts at 100 yen for
Yes.
games and stuff.
It's pretty good.
You're gonna go through that real quick, I
Yeah.
think. I've been about 130. Is this your first time here?
This is my first time out of the country, yeah.
Whoa!
Second time.
Second time? And is Tasmania considered out of the country?
I haven't been to there either, but
Yes, sort of.
probably would be.
What has been the one thing that's really been like mind-blowing about coming to Japan?
Mind blowing by coming to Japan.
Is there?
Budget.
The budget. Ah.
They've just been
Well,
to
yeah,
Akihabara.
the price of everything. Everything's so cheap here.
Yeah, most things are so cheap.
Yeah.
Wait. You said cheap, not
Yeah, a lot of things
expensive.
are really cheap.
For Australians.
Yeah, like food,
Wow.
like 500 yen and you can get like a full meal.
This would cost like $5 in Australia.
We find the difference, quite a lot.
That's something people got to realize. You can live cheaply in Japan.
Yes.
It's not as expensive, right? Especially here in this market.
Yes, yeah.
It's pretty cheap. Well, great.
Very
Thanks.
small
Good to-
world.
Yeah,
Nice.
small world. It's good
All
to
the
see
best.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep creating those awesome videos.
Thank
We'll
you
keep
very
watching
much.
them. Thank
Yeah.
you. See you, Jeff. I'll see you guys.
Bye-bye. That's so cool. Whenever you get to see people who watch the show. I like that because that's a good teacher. They study Japanese in Australia, and then you bring them on a trip to Japan, and you bring them to a place like this. That's smart. That's a good teacher. Like if you're just gonna hang around. He went to Akihabara, and then he came here. This is where you can see the difference in the city's culture. If you just go to Shibuya and you go to Shinjuku, that's a totally different kind of culture than right here in Shitamachi, the upper north side of the city. You have the Yanaka Ginza area, which is a throwback from the Showa area. You really feel like it was 50 years ago. And here you can see that things are modernizing, but remnants of the black market history is still very much apparent. Check that out. There's some armor. Wow. That's kind of cool. It's even freakier with the lights like that. Little Darth Vader armor. Again, there's maybe one of the stores Nosh might have brought his suitcase in. Big discounts. Like you can get a decent bag for like $10 or less at places like this. The one thing that hasn't changed is if you do come to Ameyoko Market, don't miss out on going inside of here, underneath the tracks. There are loads and loads of things to see. You might not buy anything, like jewelry and stuff, but it's nice to go in there. And on the other side, in the basement, there is an international supermarket. This is one of the supermarkets as an expat, someone who's living here for a long time. It's one of the places that I could find a lot of rare, hard to find items for cooking. I think they had Pop-Tarts. I'm not eating Pop-Tarts as much. Sorry, Nosh. I still have a couple of your Pop-Tarts, Nosh. He brought some from the US for me, but I used to be able to find Pop-Tarts down there. When I filmed the NHK show here, a lady had bought Skippy peanut butter because she could get the Skippy peanut butter down in the basement here. So it's a very international market-driven market with a black market history, and that makes this place pretty cool because I was talking to the old guys, and I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can check it out. There's a lot of hip-hop shops on this side. I was talking to the organization here, the Kyokai, and they told me that they're very proud of the fact that this is one of the sports stores I said with stuff that's like out of date, like last year's model. It's highly discounted. They're very proud of their black market past and the face-to-face communication and the friendly style. The vendors love that here, and I don't think that they're gonna ever change And I think that that's part of this area's DNA. And that's what makes it special. To me, anyways. I don't know about you guys. For me, it's pretty special. It's pretty cool to see underneath the railroad tracks here. Yeah. There's a lot of shops that aren't chains, like Foot Monkey. Foot Monkey is, I don't think with a name like that they're going to be able to compete, but they are with ABC Mart. You see, ABC Mart is the nation's biggest shoe store. That's like, ABC Mart's like the athlete's foot of the US, you know. But Foot Monkey, yeah, they're pretty local. Yeah. It's pretty local. Foot Monkey. It's a name you don't forget. ABC Mart's a name you don't forget either. So we're walking now towards Okachimachi Station. It's about 400 meters. All right, this is interesting. Do you see people? This is a new shop, but when a shop opens up, it becomes popular because it's new. Everyone goes there to try it. And then it gets on TV, and once it gets on TV, tons and tons of people come. And this is a ramen shop. Ramen is not really famous in this neighborhood, but that doesn't mean that it can't be, because it's always reinventing itself, this neighborhood, sort of, especially with a lot of immigrants coming in. But this is interesting, to see a ramen shop opened up here. AZN Mega Xer. My sister leaves tonight as an exchange student for 6 months in Tokyo. I told her to watch your videos, thanks. Hopefully she'll meet you and say hi. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to do a meetup next month. And yeah, I think if we get a lot of people to come to meetup and you're living here in Tokyo, it might be cool to be able to make friends. You know, it's kind of, when you do exchange students, whoa, hold on a second, I'll get right back to you. That's new too. Check out how clean and modern looking and LED lights and stuff. That's not something that's normal for this market. It's stylishly, coolishly clean. That looks expensive though. I don't think that, you can't be that clean and be cheap. Or can you? It's a little bit pricier. Kasen Ichiba, it looks like a chain. If the store looks too clean, it can't be cheap. It's too clean. Yeah, but what I was saying is, if your sister comes to the meetup, she might be able to meet new people, because if you do exchange students or you live abroad as an expat, especially my first year, I'm talking from experience, I had friends that were in my bubble or circle, and I never really left there. And now, as this being my job, I'm leaving my comfort zone or my bubble all the time. But when you first come here and you meet new people, it opens new doors, and that might be pretty cool. So yeah, I'll try to do a meetup, and yeah, more than welcome. She's more than welcome. There's some lockers here. There's an ATM, a 7-Eleven ATM, which takes foreign cards, which is pretty neat to see. Coin lockers even the coin lockers are cheaper than Tokyo Station. This place is bargain. This is a new shoe stop. This used to be, it had like a Chinese name to it, but now they've renamed it and rebranded to Tokyo Shoes. It's a good name. I'm surprised it wasn't taken. Usually when you name a business, you have to search to see if somebody else has the same name, and Tokyo Shoes seems like a name that might have been taken. Oh, there's London Sports. Looks a little bit different than the London that I know, but London Sports has been a part of Okachimachi for decades. Hey Bear, thank you. Just got home from our 7-day Tokyo trip. We stayed in the Komagome area. Oh, it's a good place. I'm sad that I didn't get to meet you. I saw Mikey Chen from Strictly Dumpling instead in Akihabara 2 nights ago. I know. I told Mikey to come here. I met with him 3 or 4 nights ago in Shibuya, and he asked me places to go and film, and I gave him about 5 suggestions. Yeah, I saw Mikey from Strictly Dumplings. We had coffee for like 2 hours and talked for a long time. Nice guy. He was with I guess one of his staff or people working with him. Kelly, who's really nice. So there's a good synergy between us. We got along pretty good and talked YouTube stuff. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I think we might be doing something together next week. I have to give him a call actually and schedule a sushi place or something. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but there might be some overlapping with the show, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that he's gonna be here for a while, so I'm glad that you get a chance to meet with Mikey with Strictly Dumplings. That's about it. This is Okachimachi Station. This is where we end the live stream. And up there is one of the older signs, but this is new. Actually, this sign was replaced maybe about 5 years ago. It's starting to look old. This is Okachimachi Station, station front. And I'm gonna take you underneath the JR tracks to the entrance of Okachimachi to end the live stream. You can hear the trains rolling by overhead. It's a pretty good adventure. I had fun. I got to eat a lot of takoyaki. and I think we just funded a new gimbal, so thanks everybody for that. Oh, you can see into the street. Hold on a second. Let these people pass. Check it out. From this plastic window, you can see inside there, and there's lots of throwback shops that have been there for decades, selling jewelry, makeup, like goods that were really difficult to get during World War II. You could get them here. Makeup was one of the things you just couldn't buy in Japan after the war. They didn't have resources to make them. So you'd come to this market. This market was everything back in 1945, 46, 47. And you can kind of see that in the picture. The picture that I put online is a Creative Commons picture from 1946. And you can see how crowded it is. It's taken right here from this Uniqlo. I took some video from the top floor of Uniqlo there. So you can see an aerial view of the market, and you can see the pictures of the 1946 one that I put in the video of this street, and it was completely packed on a weekday in 1946. This is a weekday. It's not as packed because there's people selling things all over the city these days. So there you have it. Ameyoko in a nutshell. 1 hour here. Mitsubishi colors brought me back, yeah. It's pretty cool, the retro sign. Do you guys know what this means? Ameyoko. Ame means candy in Japanese, and Ame also stands for America, because this is where all the goods from America were sold after the World War II, during the American occupation of Tokyo for 7 years. Yeah, I love histories. I love histories. Guys, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. If you have any questions, you have 30 seconds to ask me. And if you want to write in, where are you from? Where are you watching from? It's always neat to see all the places that make this show international. We're reaching the entire globe with this live stream, and that makes me really happy to see people watching from like every single continent. We had someone from Bhutan watching last time, which is like, it blew my mind. Hey, cousin Vinny, are you prepared for the typhoon going to Japan? Vinny, I didn't even know there's a typhoon coming to Japan. I literally was housed in my apartment editing the video. I have so many things that I have to update other people about projects going on. I just bunkered myself in and was working on this video and forever. I don't even know that there's a typhoon coming, but I guess I'm ready. I don't know how to get more ready. We got some peace people. Yeah. That's pretty cool. They like to be on the TV. They're looking back now. I saw you looking back. I saw you looking back. So, yeah, that's about it. I don't, yeah. Oh, I saw you. I saw you. That was funny. All right, we got here Indonesia, Las Vegas, aloha from Kona, Kona Coffee Town, Anderson, South Carolina, Tampa, Florida, Los Angeles is in the house. Boris says Earth, of course. No one say that eighth planet though. Sacramento, Thai food, that's mine. New Zealand, Toronto, Mexico, North Korea. Really, Ted? Indonesia, Pusheen, Texas, Brazil. John, when you sell hats and t-shirts only in Japan, I think before the end of the year, probably at the end of fall, before Christmas, I'll have some t-shirts. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Hey, Idaho, KL, Malaysia, not Mars, Hollywood, Nebraska, Shimane. Whoa, India, solar system. That's out there. Texas, New Zealand. Thanks, guys. Wow, this is coming in real fast. Brisbane, Manchester, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cool. Earth, Uranus. I said that. Nobody else made it. Maybe so. So there you go. Thanks for watching this live stream. I appreciate the questions and helping me fund a new gimbal, which I'm going straight to go and get at the Yodobashi camera. And yeah, there you go. Have a good day. Enjoy some shoes. Hey, those are Asics for 20 bucks. What? Really? Those are Adidas. Really? Bye, guys.